Yo, what is happening today? I hope y'all having a beautiful day today. I'm Dave Shine, as you may know, and we're doing something different again. We're doing something different today yet again. We're doing a walkie-talkie vlog. Walk it like I talkie. So it's different for me because, you know, usually I'm not holding the camera, I have it on a tripod or a stand or something like that, so my arm might get a little bit tired. But it's okay though, because this is all in the name of love and this is all in the name of light, and I know how to switch hands like that. Like I just switched, that was magic right there. But so thanks for tuning in today, guys. If this is your first time tuning in, this channel is all about inspiration, and since we're doing a walkie-talkie vlog, you know, you got to be careful because you can definitely step in some water out here, so you got to be careful. But first time tuning in, this channel is all about upliftment, inspiration. I like to talk about things that inspire me and that are uplifting to others. I like to be a reflection of light, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's all goodness over here. And on my way to this park, I was wondering, I was like, what do I want to talk about today? And I was like, what am I happy about? What am I happy about? Because that'd be a great thing to talk about, like whatever I'm happy about. I'm happy about life, you know. It feels good to be here right now. It feels good to be aware. It feels good to be in my body. This is something right here. So there was a point in my life where I didn't say these things. I didn't say that it felt good to be me and it felt good to experience life. I didn't say it felt good to wake up in the morning. I didn't say any of these things because I didn't feel that way. But during these times of my life, I do feel that way. And so I want to tell you something. So I wrote this very interesting question on my whiteboard the other day. And the question was, is it easier to die or to be alive? And that's a really weird question, I know. I admit that's a really weird question, but it's actually a really good question because it made me really think about it. And it's a lot easier to die. It's a lot easier to die than to be alive, because just think about like how much energy it takes. Like, you know, that I think it was like Albert Einstein, he said like something that's at rest tends to stay at rest. Something that's at rest tends to stay at rest unless opposite force, like I don't know, but something that's sitting still, it's hard to get it moving. It takes a lot of energy to get it moving. And so I just think about like there was a time in my life where I was really depressed and things like that. I didn't want to, like, you know, I really wasn't excited. Like I used to dread the sunrise. But like there was some energy or some life force that literally woke me up, and you know what I mean? It literally got the engine going, got the blood flowing, it got my heart beating, it got my lungs beat, you know what I mean? Lungs pumping. That takes a lot of energy. And to go back to the question, is it easier to die or be alive? Like, there's a lot of shit that goes around in this world. And if you're watching this video right now, that means you're alive. It means you're not dead. And dying is not bad, but I'm just saying, like, it takes a lot to, like, you know, you haven't got killed in a car accident. Like, you haven't got bit by a snake. Like, a building has not fell on you. You haven't got ran over by a bus. And if you have and you still here, like, God dang, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's really amazing. That's exciting. So what does that mean if it's easier to die than to be alive, and that means you're alive right now? That means that something is literally working out for you. Life is literally working out for you. This divine force of creation is literally working out for you specifically because you're alive right now. And it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of protection, it takes a lot of like moving parts to keep you alive. And I'm walking in the grass because we don't want to get in the water, so we gotta be careful out here. And that's what I mean though. It's like that takes a lot of energy, and so like that's why I'm just happy, you know what I mean? And like, you know, this takes a lot of perspective. I'm gonna walk up this hill. It takes a lot of perspective because a lot of people don't think like this, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're just like, yeah, I woke up this morning. But nah, dude, that was big. That took a lot of freaking work. And think about this. Like, and we all know this. And it's not about the fear, and it's not about the comparison, and because things are working out exactly as planned, and this is how it was created. But like, you know, there are some people, god dang it, there's some people that don't have water. They don't have running water, they don't have internet. They don't have the luxury of making a freaking video on the camera. Like, this is what I got going on. Like, I'm able to share what inspires me. And there are some people out there that They got to think about like what they gonna eat. It was funny when I was sleeping in my bed last night. I was like, wow, I'm sleeping in this bed very comfortable. Like some people not sleeping in the bed comfortable. They thinking about where am I gonna sleep at tonight. I didn't, like, you know, that's like, I didn't have to do that. I literally knew where I was gonna sleep. I knew it was gonna be comfortable. I knew I was gonna sleep good. I did sleep good too. And so that's what I'm happy about. What should I share today? Share what I'm happy about. I'm happy about being alive. I'm happy about the protection and the comfort. I'm happy that there is something that's working out for me and that gets my body moving every morning. I'm happy that there's some energy that wakes me up. This body that's literally consciousless. Like when I'm asleep, I'm literally unconscious, and then there's something that boom, and I'm like, oh, it's a new day. It takes a lot of work for the sun to come up. Like all these things, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, and it happens. It happens quite often. It happens every freaking day just for us to experience it. So that's pretty cool. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that? I'm at this park that took a long time to build just so kids can come freaking play here. Adults can come play here. And just for the fun of the experience. Like there wasn't really an agenda, was it? There wasn't an agenda when they built the park. They was like, we just gonna build this park so kids can come have fun and people can have recreational things to do. Like what? What? Really? That's how we live out here? Yeah, that's how we live. That's how blessed we are. It feels good. It feels really good. So, so I'm in Tulsa. I don't know if I told you about this, but yeah, I did. So Toastmasters International public speaking platform. So I have a weekly meeting, and you know, I network with a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people, and people share beautiful things. And like this lady last night, she was like, you have no reason to not be happy. She's like, you don't have the choice of not being happy. And that's crazy that somebody can say that, and I love her perspective. But you know what I mean? Some people are like, no, I have a great ass reason to not be happy. But it's like, bro, you're not in control of your life. You woke up this morning. You didn't do that. You have no reason to not be happy. You have no reason to not be grateful. But we can be. You can experience you can experience everything. The divine doesn't care what you experience. The divine doesn't care if you're ungrateful about being alive. It doesn't care. But, you know, it's interesting because it actually feels better for you to be grateful about being alive. It actually feels better for you to be happy. Like the divine creator doesn't care, you know what I mean? It really doesn't care. It's interesting that, it seems as if when you're in those states of gratitude and you're happy, that it seems like something cares about you. So it seems like it's very personal that it does care, but on the other end, it's like it doesn't care because like it allows you to choose whatever you want to choose. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Be a light, be the love, share what feels good to you. Decide to be happy. If you're not, that's okay too, but it's actually good for you to be happy. And that's what we're gonna share today. Thanks for tuning in today, my guys. Thanks for tuning in today, you beautiful people. If you enjoyed this, you know, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And we're gonna have more videos, shaking it up a little bit, living outside the box. There's nothing to limit us to be the same way, the same person that we were yesterday. It's all unlimited. If you woke up, okay, I'm gonna share one more thing. I asked this question to some people last night. I was like, if you woke up one morning, went into your office or kitchen, and there was a pen and a paper on the desk, and the paper said, if whatever you write down you can experience today, what would you write down? What would you write down? And that's the question for you. Leave a comment below. What would you write down? If it said you can experience anything today, what would you experience? Let's go. Hope you enjoyed this. Love you so much. Speak to you very soon. Have a blessed day. Peace.